Hi everyone, you're welcome to our discussion today. Today we'll be discussing about love languages. I believe whoever is in a relationship must have been using these love language that we are about to talk about now. So even if you haven't heard of it, you must have, experienced it in your relationship or seen people that are doing it or something like that. So it's something that strengthens a relationship, and it's one of the vital aspects of every relationship. So love language is the way people express love in their relationship. They kind of. So it's the primary ways people feel loved and valued in their relationship. And this love language is something that strengthens the relationship, ensuring both partners feel valued and appreciated in a meaningful way. So we are going to discuss about five types of love languages. Number one is words of affirmation. Words of affirmation has to do with expressing love through words, compliments, verbal encouragement, etc. So when you tell your partner, I love you, for instance, I love you, when you say kind of a praise statement to her, when you tell her you are very good, you are very smart, that kind of a thing. So when you tell your partner that kind of a thing, it means you are doing what is called words of affirmation. So when you say, I love you so much, that's why I love you, because you are very smart, because you are very elegant, So it could be done by writing something like a heartfelt note, you write it and keep it for her. If she comes and she'll see it and she'll be very, very happy because of that. So, number two is act of service. Act of service has to do with show love. When you show love by doing something like a helpful task for them, helping them to do their chores, those things that they do on their own, then you decided to be helping them in doing it. So when you do that, those, for instance, something like preparing meals for them, making a cup of tea for them, preparing something like breakfast for them, or lunch, or it could be dinner, or anything, or washing their clothes, or going to do shopping for them, or going to do things that they could have done or they would have done on their own. We decided to help them in doing that. So when you do that kind of a thing, it's a kind of act of service, and it's one of the love languages that helps to strengthen relationship. So number three is receiving gift. Receiving gift has to do with demonstrating love through thoughtful and meaningful gift. So example, when you give something like flowers to your partner, or something like it could be ring, it could be flowers, anything that's giftable, you buy it and give it to them. So when you do that kind of a thing, when they are not even expecting it, and you just take them by surprise, you purchase maybe something like a flower, those things that you know that they like. It could be flower, it could be clothes, it could be shoes, it could be underwear, anything that you feel that they love to have as a gift. You buy it for them and give it to them when they are not even expecting it. So that kind of a thing is one of the things that turns them on and makes them happy and strengthens the relationship as well. So number four is quality time. So when you spend quality time with your partner, undivided time. You give them all the time in the relationship, especially when you are with them. So spend time together with them without distractions, Engage in what is called a deep conversation with them, So when you do this kind of thing, it's very, very, very powerful, and it helps strengthen the relationship as well. Give them quality time. Quality time, means times that hasn't got any distraction. Time that you don't have to start talking about a different thing altogether that doesn't concern you both. Time that will not allow you guys to talk about work. Time that will not permit you guys to start answering calls. Time that will not bring any other distractions to what you both are gonna do at that point in time. So this quality time has to do with you both, you and your partner. So it's one of the things that strengthens the relationship. So number 5 is physical touch. This number 5 is one of the most powerful aspects, or you call it parts of the love languages that speaks and acts with a very powerful stuff when it comes to love language. So this number 5 that is called physical touch has to do with expressing love through physical closeness and touch, like hugging. When you hug your partner, when you kiss, when you cuddle, when you do those things, you show affections, you show love. And it also helps to strengthen the relationship, and it also enables your partner to feel secured and valued at the same time, and also helps him or her to feel you, then help you as well to feel him or her. So it's very, very vital and should not be ignored or neglected in every relationship. Now we are coming to how to identify your partner's love language. Relationship is unique, and human beings are unique as well. So we are created differently, and we behave differently. We got things that turns us up. What turns me up could not be what turns you up. What turns your partner up could not be what turns you up. So you have to do what? You have to look and check your partner's turns on and off. What turns him or her off? You have to know your partner to the core. Study your partner. Study who she or he is. So how do you do this? You have to, number 1, observe their behavior. Know how they behave. Observe how they behave. So notice how they express love to you. People often show you love in the same way they wish to receive it, So you check their behavior, how they show you love. So how they show you love determines how they would want the love to be received from you as well. So how you are, maybe your partner, it could be female partner, it could be male partner, how the person shows love to you determines or proves to you the way they would want the love to be received from you as well. So you observe their behavior by the observation that you do to enable you to know and see this thing that I'm saying now. So by so doing, you will know how they would want to receive love from you. So the way they show love to you determines how they would want you to show love to them. So that is it. So you have to observe the behavior. When you observe the behavior, you will now know how you give love to them. So the way they give love to you as well determines how they would want you to give love to them. So that's it. So coming to number 2, you have to listen to their complaints. They say every relationship has its ups and downs. Every relationship has its struggles. No relationship is perfect. So when it comes to a relationship, there must be something that is called unmet expectation, unmet needs, something that your partner is expecting that you will do or that you could have done that you are not able to do. So when it comes to that aspect, you have to listen to their complaints. So complaints indicates what unmet needs. For example, when you never spend quality time with your partner, it could be what he or she could be complaining to you. So you listen to them. When you listen to them, you will now know that this is one of the complaints. So when you listen to them, you will be able to identify. When you identify them, you'll be able to meet up. Start doing the things that you were not doing before. So listen to their complaints and you will know what to do and what not to do. So number 3, you come to the asking questions. You ask questions directly. You have what is called an open conversation about what makes them feel loved. Ask him or her, what is it that makes you feel loved? What is it that I should be doing that will make you feel loved? Then the person will be able to tell you. If you never ask, you will never know. That is it. So you need to ask questions directly to them so that they will tell you what makes them feel loved. What is it that you should be doing that will be making them feel loved? Then they will tell you, okay, whenever you are doing this kind of thing, it makes me feel loved. Whenever you are doing this kind of thing, it makes me feel unloved. So from there, you will know what to be doing and what not to be doing. As simple as that. Now, number 4 is you have to take what is called love language quiz. Love language quiz has to do with you answering questions about love. You both can do it. You can ask her, then your partner can ask you as well. By so doing, you probably will be able to know what works and what doesn't work. So it's something that could be done interchangeably. He or she can ask you, then you ask he or she. So that's just the way it works. So if you never ask, you will never know. As simple as that. Now, how to use language to strengthen your relationship. You see, this love language is a different thing altogether, and how to use it is a different thing altogether. You can know it, but you wouldn't know how to use it. So if you know something and you don't know how to use that, it doesn't make sense to you. Does it? No, it doesn't. So if you know something, you need to know how to apply that in anything that you would like that to work for you. But if you don't know how to apply that, it means it doesn't make sense to you. So now we are diving into how to use love language to strengthen your relationship. 1 is you need to adapt your actions. Adapt your actions. When I say adapt your actions, I mean you need to express love in your partner's preferred languages. Even if it does not come naturally to you, you express love in your partner's preferred language, because we've got a language that we prefer love to be expressed in, because we don't speak same languages. There are different languages that we speak, and when it comes to love languages, there are different languages that we speak in relationship. So you need to adapt your actions towards learning to express love in your partner's preferred language. Even if it doesn't come naturally to you, it doesn't matter. So you adapt your actions towards learning how to express your partner's preferred language. You know, how to express love in your partner's preferred language. So it's very, very vital. So it's one of the key aspects of using love languages in strengthening a relationship. So when you learn this, then you will now know how to express the love language that you've known already. But if you don't know this very thing, you wouldn't know how to use it to strengthen your relationship. So you need to do what? Adapt your actions, your doings, etc., so that it will come to align with your partner's preferred language. You know, so if you do that, then they will be happy at the end of the day. Then number 2, you need to do what? Make it a habit. You need to regularly incorporate their love language into daily life to maintain a strong emotional connection. It's something that needs to be done regularly. That's, you need to make it a habit, not what if what you do today, then tomorrow you're not gonna do it again. So it has to be regularly incorporated. So it says that you need to regularly incorporate their love language into their daily life to maintain a strong emotional connection. It's something that needs to be done every day, every time, so that it will work, so that it will strengthen the relationship. Number 3, you need to balance both languages. So you need to ensure your love language is also communicated to your partner to prevent what? Feeling neglected. So you need to communicate your love language to your partner so that it will prevent feeling neglected. If you communicate your love language to her or him, to him or her, then the person will understand it and also wouldn't feel neglected. So that is all about balancing both languages. So number 4, you need to be what? Patient. Adjusting to a new love language takes time, but the effort strengthens your bond. So you need to do what? Exercise patience when you do that. Patience is very, very important in every relationship. Any relationship that hasn't got patience is going nowhere. So when you are adjusting to a new relationship or to a new love language, you should know that it's something that takes what? Time, but the effort strengthens your bond. So you need to exercise what is called patience so as to achieve this. All right. Now we are coming to the challenges. We've got like 4. There's you can call it. Let me just say, we've got like 3 challenges that we need to discuss here. They say the third love language is here. They got what is called challenges. In every love language, there is what is called challenges. So, but here we are going to discuss about these challenges and the solutions to them. So one of them here is they say one partner values words of affirmation. Different love languages. When there is a different love languages, then the challenge that we got in this kind of different languages is that one partner values words of affirmation while the other values acts of service. You see, when there is a different love language in a relationship, the challenge that we got here is that one partner values words of affirmation while the other values acts of service. How do you rectify this situation? So you have to apply what is called compromise by balancing both languages, even if one feels more natural to you. You apply what is called compromise. Compromise by balancing both languages, even if one feels more natural to you. So that's what you need to do here. So another one is miscommunication is one of the challenges in love languages. When there is something like miscommunication, it has to do with so many things. But in this situation, expressing love in your language rather than your partner's is what brings about this kind of miscommunication. When you express love in your language rather than your partner's, there will be a kind of miscommunication. But when this kind of thing happens, what do? You just regularly check in with each other to ensure your efforts are meaningful. You check with your partner to make sure that your efforts are meaningful, and that's it, to sort it out. So another one challenge is neglecting your own needs. When you neglect your own needs, is when you focus solely on your partner's language and ignoring your own. So you don't have to focus solely on your partner's language and forget yours. So it's something that you need to balance, You don't have to neglect your own needs, So neglecting your own needs, see, focusing solely on your partner's language and ignoring your own. So when this kind of thing happens, you have to do what? Communicate your needs openly and ensure both partners feel what? Valued. So number 5 here, we need to discuss about benefits of understanding love language. So the benefit is that when you understand the love language, you have what is called deeper connection in your relationship. It helps couples feel more emotionally connected and helps the relationship thrive. So another one is that it improves communication. The communication between you and your partner will be improved. So it clarifies how to show and receive love effectively. So another one is that it's got conflict resolution. It reduces misunderstandings and unmet expectations. Another one is a stronger relationship. It builds trust, precision, and intimacy in the relationship. So you see, the benefits of understanding love language is, massive. Is a big thing. It helps a lot when you understand love language. So it's something that our relationship needs to put in practice and make sure that it's always applied in our relationship. So we are now coming to the conclusions and final thoughts. Understanding and using this love language is a powerful way to deepen emotionally our relationship. It deepens intimacy and connection in a relationship as well. So by learning to express love in ways that resonate with your partner, you can create a relationship filled with understanding, appreciations, and fulfillment. But always remember that love is a language, and speaking it fluently in the dialect your partner understands can make all the difference in building a lasting and meaningful bond. We thank you for watching till this, and we ask you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so that you always get our notification if we upload new video. Like this video, comment down below, and that's it. So see you when we see you again, and bye for now.